Hi there, I'm Kat Farrance and I'm founder of Movement for Modern Life, and you're just catching me in my home office on a Friday, and I thought I would just let you know what's going on with Movement for Modern Life this week. First of all, I really hope that you're okay. It's tough, it's turbulent times right now. There's a lot of fear and there's also a lot of restlessness. And I'm sensing we're now into what, week 5 or 6 here in the UK of lockdown? The days, weeks all seem to be starting to meld into one. And we had a really successful first home yoga retreat. Loads of our community really enjoyed the practice of being able to practice together. And of course, being online, we're often feeling a little bit disconnected. Well, especially now that we're in the stage of social distancing, I don't think that there's anything more important that we can do than to connect. So I thought that we would run a second home yoga retreat. It starts on Monday. It starts on Monday, the 2nd of May. If you go to movementformodernlife.com, the homepage will have the banner, join our home yoga retreat. Just click right there or go to our challenges. It's right at the top of the challenges. But what is it all about, and why is it important? Well, we're all disparate. We're all in our own homes right now, which makes us feel possibly a little bit isolated, a little restless. But there are two sort of things about yoga, one of which is that it is a connected practice. It means unity. It's about a sense of connection. So I think that actually in this time, more than any, it's really lovely for us to connect, for us to say social distancing, well, that's not strictly accurate, as our wonderful teacher Norman Blair was saying. It's not so much a social distancing. It should be a physical distancing because, of course, of the virus, but perhaps a time for social connection. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a lot more connected to a lot of people. There's a lot of people online. We're all reaching out to each other. We're helping each other. There's a lot more phone calls. There's a lot more sense that we are in it together in our different circumstances. So I think doing a home yoga retreat together, and all of us doing as we would on a normal retreat, setting an intention for the retreat, and there being a theme for the retreat. So every day we're going to have one of our world-class teachers is going to talk you through what their understanding, what their in-depth learnings into the philosophy of yoga means for them about our theme. And our theme is Be Here Now. Because of course, one of the biggest lessons that we all have right now is that we are learning how to be here. There's a sense of restlessness. There's a sense that we want to resume, we want to get on with our normal life, but we're forced. We're forced right now to be here. And of course, that's the biggest spiritual yogic teaching of all time, right? The ability to stay in the present through discomfort, through things that we don't necessarily want, through, there's a lack of avoidance right now. Because normally, I don't know about you, but I have a very busy planner, I have a very busy diary for the days, weeks, months, years ahead, all booked up. And this can serve, for me, it serves as a bit of a distraction. It serves as a distraction to looking inward, to really noticing, to being with myself, to being okay with all the different parts of myself. And I think that it's a very interesting theme, and it's a very interesting time that we're going through, because in a sense we're all within a sacred pause. And that's a very beautiful thing, because the sacred pause is the time to not be reactive, to not be avoiding the issues by planning, because none of us can plan. Nobody knows when we're going to be out, what we're going to be doing. So isn't it a beautiful time to just be able to learn what it means to be here now? And I certainly am looking forward to our teachers talking me through this. So the first thing that we do is on Saturday, Our amazing teacher Elizabeth Rumont, is going to be doing a little taster for you so that you can get an idea of what kinds of things that we're going to be going through together. And it'll be on the yogic philosophy in her understanding of what it is to be here now. She's a wonderful philosophy teacher, and I think that for me, certainly, the yoga practice isn't about the hamstrings. It's not about the workout, the sweating, the keeping fit. It's about an inward journey. It's an ability to be quiet with myself, to be okay with being me. And that's not an easy journey for any of us. And it's not an easy one for me. I mean, I'm just a very, very ordinary person, perhaps like you are. But I'm on a journey to discover, to learn. And I think that there's no better people to teach us than our amazing world-class yoga teachers who we have at Movement for Modern Life. So the first one will be Lizzie Romont, and she'll be talking us through, and that's what, Saturday, 5 p.m. on the main Facebook page for Movement for Modern Life. So go on to that. And then the other teachings are going to be at 5 p.m. every day, but they're going to be on the closed Movement for Modern Life page, so it's just for our community. It's so that we can hold space for each other. We can all learn together, however many of us there are, it might just be me and you. But we are both going to set our intentions, what we want out of this 10-day retreat, why we're doing it, what it's all about for us. Is it about setting a discipline? Is it about a journey inward? Is it about something else? Is it about learning to be with your family, to be with your home? There are very many lessons that a lot of us are learning at this time. So that's an interesting one. And the intention setting and ceremony will be 5 p.m. on Monday the 2nd. And that's with amazing teacher Mimi Kuadima. And I've taken live retreats, Qigong meditation yoga retreats with Mimi. She's an incredibly powerful teacher. If you don't know her, check out her videos on Movement for Modern Life. And each day, the teacher who will be doing the evening practice, we will be suggesting a class to do that day. So we can all move through the suggested practices. And of course, if you have physical limitations, you can simply bespoke your practice. Like, that's the whole point. That's the beauty of doing it online. Nobody's going to say, don't do this because you're pregnant. Don't do this because you're having your period or whatever. It's like, no. It's not don't do this. It's do these other wonderful practices. You know, if you have physical mobility limitations, that's no problem. We have plenty of chair classes and more accessible classes for every kind of body. So it's an important time on a retreat to really check in with yourself and make sure that you are bespoking your practice to what you need. So that's 5 p.m. every day, and it will be going on for 10 days. Every day we will be checking in, we'll be on the Movers group, we'll be there to inspire each other, to support each other, and to feel what we're feeling right now. And there'll be tough things coming up for everybody, because we're all going through, you know, weird, hard, tough, maybe times of grief. And we can be there to support each other. That's what we're here for. But also times of revelation, times of happiness, times of sharing the small things. And maybe we can inspire each other along the way. So 10 days for the home yoga retreat, and the finishing practice is a closing ceremony, a closing meditation with our wonderful teacher Naomi. So it's going to be really powerful, really strong, really fun, uplifting. Because I think also there's a sense that during COVID, we all have to be very serious, because obviously we're in a very serious time. But there's other things. We can feel lighter. And maybe being here now is about sensing a lightness, because that's all there is, right? This is it. So that's what's going on this week. It's our big news. It's going to be a fabulous, really wonderful thing. We got a lovely mention in Forbes, which is it's a biggie, and they've recommended the home retreat. So I know that there are plenty of people who are really looking forward to this, and I really hope that you'll be with us on it. Join movementformodernlife.com, and it's free. This retreat is free to all subscribers. So now is a good time. to be here now. And the other thing that's going on this Friday is the podcast series, which is the Off the Mat series, is now changing up, and we are putting some meditations on there because I know that there's a lot of people, again, who are needing the extra support. We already have, I think, 22 episodes of our world-class teachers talking us through what it means to be a champion of change, to live the yoga off the mat. But here it's going to be really important that we can be still, really learn how to meditate, how to be. And hopefully these will be little tools in your toolkit to help you to get through all the challenges that you're facing right now, and maybe that we have in front of us, because none of us here knows. But anyway, I've gone on for too long. I hope that this helps you. I really hope to see you on the retreat. Just, do follow movementformodernlife.com, go to social Movement for Modern Life. It's all happening on social media. We've got a really excited and vibrant community on there. Subscribe to our podcast, Yoga Off the Mat. And just sort of, maybe this is the time to settle, to cease the restlessness, and to ease into yourself and your real life practices. And I do hope you'll be joining our home retreat. And as everybody who's a member, you get to go on the Movers group for a group inspiration and support. And I'm always on there, and it's wonderful, wonderful to connect with you. So I really hope to connect with you there. Okay, much love, and stay safe and well.